Alright, folks, we have a fun day while we're waiting for people to stroll on in. Let's get this thing set up. Lidditz host the Dragons. Should be a great game. We'll wait for people to stroll on in. If someone's here, just let me know so this way I can be here. Right now, it's just me in the booth. Our game is gonna be Snow and No Winds. Hello! Yes, it is an interesting stream time. It's different. So one of the things I wanted to try, and actually something I did in the survey, was asking about switching it from Friday to Saturday. So I want to see, one, how this works compared to everything else. Two, and this is kind of the other big thing, I couldn't do it yesterday, as I didn't get a backup streamer in time, and my wife left town today for 2 weeks and a day. And so I tried to just sort of work within those confines, and sort of wanted to have a date night with her last night. So that's kind of why the schedule is a little different from usual. We'll see how it goes. It may be something in Season 9, but for now we're going to just stick with this. So yes, that answers it. Lidditz is our 89% favorites, but if Denver has shown anything, they say to heck with the odds. TLK for TLK Impersonator of the Year. Gurn, that is definitely a worthwhile case. So it should be good. I unfortunately am the only one here, so I will not be able to do polls. If someone from our head office is here and would love to do it, that'd be great. But if not, we're going to just roll with it. No predictions. I think I need to coordinate my commentator booth a little bit. Sorry, Garen. But look at it this way. It's more money to bet on our Super Casual Bowl when we get there, as Bob Robb is going to kick it off. I'll talk about this a lot, but I love the Twisters field. It's a nice shade of green. It's a fun field, as Miles Burrow up the middle is going to get them to the 30. Triple coverage, and that one's just going to fall to the ground harmlessly, as Thaddeus Branson is 1 for 2. One of the things we've said about Branson a lot, he starts off every game cold, and then he just gets hot. And once he puts his foot on the gas, he doesn't take it off. As Runt is going to get about a yard and a half. Branson in trouble, avoids the sack on the screen, finds Runt. Runt spins out of bounds, but he does not get any positive momentum there, and they lose 3 yards. So now it's 3rd and long. Runt is going to get the first down on a great catch and run play. And Branson back to pass, deep downfield. That looks like trouble. Sanch was there to deflect it. And Ping Xiaopo is going to get his first reception of the day. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this stream time. If it says, hey, this is worse for me. Hey, this is better. Hey, this makes no difference. Good to know, as Body McBotterson will get that and run out of bounds. Weasel on the comeback route will get the first. And there's a face mask at the end. This is not good for Denver. And Carmichael Runt again. They've been throwing a lot, and it's been showing. That's kind of the other thing I thought about this time, and kind of why I like it, minus the fact that it kills in the afternoon for me, is that it essentially doesn't get in the way of most people's Saturday plans. Although people do go hiking and stuff, and I'd like to, once my ankle recovers. As Marvin Jett is going to put points on the board, Denver does stop him and hold him to 3. But Lidditz is driven downfield, burned 4 minutes at 3.5 minutes of clock. And now it's up to Dayton Mack and the Denver Dragons offense to respond. Blue 33, hike. As Mack is sacked. I believe that was Martravius Broxtello-Wella who got to him. And a deep bomb downfield. Bullet train Mika Main. He's going to score. What a play. Was there any traction from the offseason for longer game times? Great question. No, actually. Most people felt it was the right amount of time. More than 50% actually did. It's definitely something to consider, but I also don't want to burn streamers out. Yeah, the games used to be longer. We also had fewer teams. And despite the amazing drive and just consistent play from Lidditz, Denver just gets a quick play from Bullet Train Mika Main, as Ping Xiaopo is going to get about 5. And Branson's going to be quickly sacked on that run attempt. Noble has been quiet all day. I think we're going to see him this drive, as the Sanch is going to get this punt return. And that'll bring up the end of the first quarter. Like I said, Noble's been quiet, and there he is. First run of the night, and it's a 4-yarder. And there's a pick. Jonathan Johnson, I believe. Jonathan Johnson will get that one. Green 46. Branson back to pass, finds Carmichael Run, and he's going to get stopped immediately. Again, this time Run's got some room, and he gets a first. Powell with the great comment that Max wants to beat Thaddy at interceptions. I don't know. Max's first season is just a thing of beauty. And it's a flag. It's a hold. It's coming back as McBotterson's great run is going to be stopped. Branson this time got Ping Xiaopo in triple coverage. What a catch. And again, Ping Xiaopo as they hit the 2-minute warning. Lidditz has been doing these short little passes and quick runs, but they've been getting the dividends. As Carmichael Runt is going to get them down to 3rd and 4. Empty set. There's an offside. It's going to be a first down regardless of how this plays out. It is. Like I said, these penalties are going to hit Denver hard. So now the million-dollar question, those of you who are watching the game. Does Lidditz get the touchdown? And if they get the touchdown, do they get the first down or no? Because Branson is sacked. Knox Cummings is there to get him. Short pass out to Runt. Runt gets it. He gets the touchdown, does not get the first. And the Lidditz Twisters take a 10-7 lead. So now it's Denver's turn, and Dayton Mack to respond. And Dayton Mack avoids a sack on a screen, finds Noble. Noble's actually going to get them back to the line of scrimmage, maybe get them an inch. But the Lidditz defense stifles him there. Noble this time can't get anywhere as he's met in the backfield. And Bullet Train Mika Main, the man with the 80-yard touchdown, is stifled there. And Jad McPherson's going to get this punt. Thaddeus Branson, there's going to be a hold anyway. It's coming back. So it's going to be 1st and 20. And deep bomb downfield, wide open, Ping Xiao Po. That was just a mismatch, and Lidditz takes advantage of it. 123 yards for this wide receiver, who's having a game today. Oh, it's nighttime, I guess. As the snow is coming down in Lidditz, Pennsylvania. Quick pass, and Dayton Mack unfortunately can't stop the linebacker there as he gets to him. Thomas Noble gets a great run, but it's not enough for the first down, and it's 3rd and 5. And this time, Leon Hopkins has this. His first catch of the night, and it's a 15-yarder, getting it a 1st and 10, but the clock is ticking. Hopkins again. This time he can't get out of bounds. They're going to have to burn their last timeout, which is probably fine so they don't yell at the AI to call for a timeout. As Hopkins is going to get it again, but he's going to lose yards, and they're going to turn. With 4 seconds left to make the kick, Bob Rob kick is up, and it's good. 62-yarder, barely over. And Lidditz gives the ball to Denver, down by a single touchdown. And there's another pick. This is Brady Fairway, and Lidditz is going to do some damage. Sorry, my wife is texting me, and I'm spacing, and I apologize to everyone. As a deep bomb downfield, Michael Larson. And they're at 1st and goal at the 3. Lidditz is taking advantage of these picks. Branson, though, is strung out there as he's crawling away from the DL, who just got to him immediately in the 6-2. This time, 6-2 is going to work against him, though, as Weasel gets the touchdown. And Lidditz moves up to a 14-point lead over Denver. For those of you who are wondering why my wife is texting me, she is driving from Connecticut to Wisconsin. So it's quite a trek. She's going to see her folks in Madison. And a short pass to Adonis King, who has been quiet all night. Gurn, I know that. Next time I visit my in-laws, I will see you. Why didn't I go with her? I am not fully vaccinated. She is. That is why. I got my first dose last week. This week. This past week. And this time Branson is sacked. So we're going to hit the 40. As Noble's going to get a first. I assume we're going to need all of this lead to win this game. You know, if there's one thing I've learned, Denver and Hollywood are 2 teams you can't count out on offense, as that is nearly pick number 3. And Hopkins gets a short gain here. Hopkins is having a good night. It's quiet, but it's racking up the yards. And they're going to have to settle for a field goal, making this an 11-point game. So Bob Rob's kick is up and good. And some lucky fan in the stands is going to walk away with that game ball. I think I'm going to modify one of our ads to have just all of them on one. But that's the first thing. Run! Makes a man miss, and the Sanch is there to stop him. If Sanch doesn't make that tackle, he's got daylight. We've got a fourth quarter, but you know what? It's enough of a gap. Twisters have the ball. They've been driving. They haven't punted all night. I'm not going to call for it unless something changes in this play. As McBotterson beats the man for the ball. And Runt again is just chewing up turf and getting yards. Runt makes this 3rd and 1. They're going to make this a 14-point game at minimum, depending on how this goes. And that one's a drop from, I believe, Body McBotterson there. And so Marvin Jett's kick is up and barely good. The 50-yarder does make it. So it's now a 14-point game again. Denver has the ball down by 2 scores in the 4th. They need a score, a stop which they haven't gotten all night, mind you. And a successful onside kick. As that is nearly picked. Dayton Mack is 11 for 19. And this is a false start, not what you want if you are Denver's OL, or Denver's offense in general. And Mika Main is going to get nowhere. Mika Main again. And this is going to bring up a turnover on downs. Lidditz is going to likely walk away with this win and probably a couple more points as that's deep over to midfield. And it's just not able to be connected. Willie Weasel can't get his hands on it. Runt gets this one, gets about 2 yards, and we've got one more play before they kick a field goal. And they're going to kick a field goal. Marvin Jett again. Kick is up, down, and good. 41-yarder from Marvin Jett. And it's now 30-13. So, if we're going to talk about this matchup going into it, it's kind of interesting. The Aztecs lost to the Dragons, who beat the Twisters. The Twisters who beat the Wallabies. And the Dragons and the Wallabies play on Monday. Should be a great game, as this is a hold. It's coming back. Bullet Train Mika Main is 10 yards shy of that century mark, though, for tonight, as Noble will get this one. And a deep bomb downfield. Main actually was open. He did not throw it his way, though. You might have the Hammerheads Monday, and I just can't read, pal. I'm thinking well in advance, as that's nearly picked. Don't quote me on ever being right on things, because I'm often not. And this is a pick. Wreck-It Ralph will get this one. This is a night for Denver to forget. It's Ping Xiaopo get a short gain here. And they're just going to burn the clock. This is likely going to do it. Lidditz is going to win. Mac is reading defenses, and defenses are reading him right back. And it's going to be 33-13. Assuming Marvin Jet makes it, and he does. 54-yarder. Dayton Mack has time, throws it deep downfield, and this, ooh, that was dangerous as Thomas Noble can't get his hands on it in double coverage. Unless there's a number 17. But I think it was Noble. And Noble will get the first here. But time is running out for Denver. Down by 20. And it's a hold here, or an offsides, actually. So they're going to make it 2nd and 5 as Brontavious Braxtella-Wella is credited with that penalty. Mack has time deep downfield. Ooh, and that just falls harmlessly to the ground. And Schiffer, who's been quiet all night, will get a first down. Denver calls a timeout. And Bullet Train Mika Main will get the first and end the game. 33-13, Lidditz wins. We're on to our next game, which is Mexico City in Reykjavik. This puts the Twisters at a 5-4 record, for those of you wondering. We head to Mexico City. Reykjavik has switched to a single back. I believe this is rainy and no winds. It is. Let's get daytime. We're in Mexico City. What are we thinking? Let's do Chicago. Yeah. All right. So who do we... I didn't even see who our experts had. Whoops. Who do we all got winning? Those of you who are here in chat. Is anyone here in chat, or is it just me? As Johnson finds pressure and just throws it away. I like the contrast of these colors. Mexico City's yellow and black against the brights of the... Hello, G-Rocks. How's it going? And it's a quick 3-and-out for Reykjavik. Aztecs are looking... Both of these teams are looking to try and return to form. And Iroh's going to get a short gain, get short of a first here. That's the words I'm looking for. And Snackback is going to be immediately sacked. I'm doing all right, all things considered. As McDonald is just left open on the short little flat, and he's going to get the first. Turns the wheels on and makes it hurt. Deep bomb downfield, no one's there, McDonald. And the Aztecs looking for their... Both these teams looking to get back on track. The Aztecs are going to draw first blood. Kobiakawa, who's been moved from running back to wide receiver 1, will get that ball to about the 11. And this is going to hurt as Grumathan picks that ball up in the air. And that was nearly coming right back. As Dotson is going to get a first on a short little pass, and Mexico City jumps to a 14-0 lead, assuming Flapjacks makes this, which he does. As it bounces off the top of the net, and some lucky fan is also going home with a game ball. Kobiakawa is going to get again to about the 11. Slaving, the running back, can't get anywhere here. Short pass to Corv Keeblerson. I have some ideas. If you want, we can talk about it afterwards. One of the things, Juan Mar, the OL turned fullback, is going to get nowhere there. I think one of the big challenges that the Frost Giants actually have, though, is that despite their hot start, they actually are lagging behind in terms of activity checks. And I know it sounds simple, 8 TPE, it's not much, but it adds up over time. And I think that's honestly what's killing here. Also, the Aztecs are arguably the second best team in the league. Third, actually, I'd say Aliens too, although the Aliens are just unlucky. Well, then again, so do Frost Giants. Part of it is luck, but part of it is also, if you look at the data hub, you've got one of the higher TPEs per player. Well, sorry, one of the lower TPEs. I'd have to look at the hub, but I'm happy to talk this through with you. It's kind of interesting.
Blue 26. Blue 26. Set. Blue 47. Blue 47.
As Johnson, standing in the end zone, gets Corv Keeblerson.
Black 5. Black 5. Go.
Johnson again, short pass on the screen. Slaving can't get anything here. I would almost... The other thing I would probably do is I'd switch Slaving and center back. Honestly. Maybe try running a West Coast instead of a single back? I don't know. I'm spitballing here. Okay, sounds good. As the 6'2" and snackback is going to be met by Chris Cologne. And Dotson, the fullback, is going to get the first here. Quattro, who's been quiet all night, is getting, I think, his first run of the game. It's weird. Your fullback touches the ball more than your halfback. And there he is again. This time he's getting nowhere. They are, I believe, out of Flapjack's range, though. So this is all here for Frost Giants. They can get a stop as Snackback's going to run. And I think that knocks them into his range. It does. So it's going to, as they hit the 2-minute warning, Flapjacks for a 60-yarder. And the kick is good. 59. All right. Short pass to Slaving. Is it Slaving or Sloving? And this is coming back, making this very dangerous for a safety. And Kobiakawa, it's gone. He's got daylight. I think he's going to take it to the house. And he does. And Reykjavik is now only down by 10. They have to get a stop on Mexico City here, but with 1:30, Reykjavik has come back from crazier things.
Green 3. Green 3. Go.
Dotson gets 3 on that fullback dive, but gets 1.
Blue 33.
Iro will get the first. Reykjavik's going to burn his timeout.
Black 8. Set.
And Quattro makes a man miss with a spin move and gets the first. He's rushed 3 times for a total of 9 yards. And Quattro this time is going to get 9 in itself. 8.
Black 21. Set.
Short pass to Quattro. He's going to step out of bounds, kill the clock, and they're now in field goal range.
31. Go. Green 33. Green 33. Ready. Set hike.
Snack back deep bomb downfield. Uncle Iro will get this one.
Hike.
It's definitely feeling quieter than our Friday night games. I think this is a good experiment, and I'm glad we did it. I think the Saturday dream is dead. Maybe it's the time. I don't know.
39.
I tried to also do it earlier, so I know the PBE draft is tonight, so I didn't want to get in that way. As that is going to be a costly drop by Bobby Canyon.
Hike.
He catches that one, and they are now down by 10.
Green 33. Green 30. Go.
And McBotterson will get there. He does have the first. But it's 9 seconds in the second. It's all this play. As Senakobikawa will get it, and that'll end the half.
Blue 47. Blue 47. Red 10. Red 10. Blue 26. Blue 20. Hike.
Snack back to pass. Finds Quattro.
Blue 47. Blue 47. Go.
And snack back again. He's going to be sacked, and wow, I just spaced for a minute. I need a second person in booth.
Blue 26. Blue 26. Tonight. Black 21. Black 21. Set.
And it's a flag. It's a false start, so it's coming back.
Blue 33. Blue 33. Go. Blue 33. Blue 33. Tonight. Red 44. Red 44. Go.
As Sloving's going to get nowhere here.
Blue 26. Tonight.
It's all good, G-Rocks. I scheduled this poorly. I kind of should have seen this one coming, and it's on me. Johnson is going to be sacked again. And it's brutal for Mexico. It's brutal for Reykjavik. As Mexico City is going to get the ball again.
Black 5. Black 5. Hike.
As Quattro makes 2 people miss and will get to the 35.
Green 46. Green 46. Hike.
He's averaging 6 yards a carry. And he's going to get 6 there.
Ready.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
It sounded like, oh no, I wasn't even watching the stream, but you were alone.
Ah, I was alone. Let me get the stream up so you can see it.
Yeah.
Not that I'm sure you want to see it, as Aztecs score again.
Oh. Oh. It's not a good sight to see.
No, it's not going well for Reykjavik, I will say that.
The curse continues.
I don't think it's a curse. I legitimately don't. I can break it down, but there's a little bit more than just like you're underperforming, as Johnson is sacked. So let's start with this. I think you and I will both agree that if we were to take the top 3 teams in the league by TPE spent, earned, and the rest, Aztecs would be in that top 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we'd say that the Frost Giants are.
Mm-hmm.
Record regardless, right?
Yeah.
So I think setting your expectations, I mean, there's definitely, you beat the aliens at the same time. So, but I think it's, the Aztecs are just freaking on fire. As a wide open Breeze Ladrian will get about 30. There's something also in the hub, and I want to check it. But I said I'd explain it to G-Rocks after I'm done streaming. So. But there's a couple of facets here. But Snackback is just doing what he usually does and being near perfect.
Yeah. Can you go back to being really bad? That'd be...
I don't know. I think good Snackback's actually really fun to watch. I won't lie.
But I think Snackback gave us whatever curse he had.
I don't know that, because if that were the case, he'd have a championship under his belt.
I don't know.
It's tough to say what is cursed and what is not.
Who scored our 1 touchdown?
It was a great pass to Sena Kobyakawa.
Oh,
I think it was like a 90-yard catch and run. This point, we're just tanking for TLK. Oh, Gurren would be a fun pickup. I think those 2 wins, though, don't get you the #1 pick. That hot start might... Ooh, okay. There's actually a ton of good people in this draft. One of my favorites is actually less known, Trench Warfare. The OL is honestly one of my favorites in this draft, for those of you who don't know.
we have 2 OL.
That's true, but this one's Hoppy.
Yeah, but Hoppy already... Hoppy, back when tampering was a thing, he said he was going to come here, then he didn't come here. That was the worst thing on earth.
That sounds about
Hoppy's
right.
like, I'm going to come here, and then he went to the Twisters.
Gino Presto's going to get that pick.
Of course the Italians would pick us up.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. I said what I said.
Oi.
Boy.
Oh, I see. They're tanking for the me sweepstakes. You know, it's going to really depend on sort of what the Vipers are looking like, I'll be honest. Because for those who don't know, they're looking for a GM.
Nice. Ugh. Anyway.
I think Gurren's a great pick in this draft, but I think
Tebow.
I don't even think he's... I know he wants to play for the Dragons. I don't think he's going to be there when the Dragons pick. They've won too many games, and if I'm the Vipers, the Hammerheads, or the Lions, I'd be looking at him. As Snackback, deep bomb downfield, Dexter Jackson this time. As it's just pain.
Oh, no. I thought these types of games were supposed to happen.
They still will happen occasionally. Think about the eye.
The eyes. Turn on my baby voice modification so I can sound realistic. So I cry.
So here's kind of, I mean, they happen less frequently. They still do happen. Saying a blowout won't happen because we switched to Hall of Fame difficulty is saying that the binaries can beat the Wallabies. It's just not going to happen.
Binaries can beat the Wallabies. I believe. Chucky Dream Team.
As Deland Sharp will get this one. I don't know. in my test where I use the binaries to sort of see how everything is against the Wallabies, just to try and mess with the OL schedule, OL things and the like, and DL scaling. Uh, it was the first time I had ever seen a punt returned for a touchdown.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think the binaries can ever beat the Wallabies.
I
As
I
Deland
have
Sharp
dreams.
gets the first. It's first and goal. Come
Those
on,
bots.
palindrome.
Bad news on the D-Land Sharp front. I'm pretty sure he left our LR.
I think he did.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens.
41. Black 41. Sit hut.
Yeah.
And this is it. Do or die play to get a palindrome.
Watch us die. We're gonna die.
And the
Yep.
penalty will do it. That's just the most
Uh,
disappointing way to end it.
we're the most penalized team, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I'd have to look at that.
No,
40.
it's not even close. I'm pretty sure Nathan Smallwood has like 20 penalties.
Might be the. Honestly, I think it might be the Vipers still.
Last year, the top like 5 were all Frost Giants. I'm pulling this up. I need to know.
All right, our next game is. Sorry, folks. I'm just trying to get it up. Our next game is. We conclude our first hour with the Aliens in Omaha. Woohoo! Nah, Ben's not going anywhere. Ben, are you going anywhere?
I'm not going to. Why do people want me to go? So yeah, I'm not going. Hornet? Yeah, no, Hornet's my co-GM and Akiri. We can't leave Iceland.
How's that going, by the
I
way?
don't know. I don't know. I had a math placement test, so I didn't get anything done. Like on the day I was supposed to do stuff. It's always like, oh, I'm gonna do stuff for the team, and then the day I'm gonna do stuff, I'm swamped with something that comes
I
up.
get you.
That's why I should probably I'm gonna get something done tomorrow for the team. And then the Hornet Hives. Sorry.
Omaha has a 7% chance of winning. Last
I
time,
believe.
if you didn't see the Knights Vipers game, absolutely wild. They had an 8% chance of winning until about the last 4 seconds. They were gonna.
I believe.
Who do you got winning this game?
I like the Vipers. I believe. I believe.
Blue 4. Blue 4. Go.
What's the
What?
order after this? So glad you asked. Quest. I believe the Flamingos are the last game of the night.
Red 23. Red 23.
Let's see. Yeah, so after this.
Blue 4. Blue 4.
No, Mingo now. Mingo.
No Mingo. No Mingo.
I mean, I can
Gucci
do
cats.
it.
Green
I can do the Mingos
Um,
after this. I'm not doing the Mingos now, as we've already started. This Grimes back to pass. As a member of the Vipers, I am disappointed with the comment of heck the Vipers, but I respect it.
hey. No one disrespects the
Omaha
Yeah. I know
and
how to
a
say it. I've been there.
Soy Rapido, the newly signed fullback, is going to get his first reception. Vipers bad, Mingo's good. Yikes.
Whoa. That was a little unnecessary. I'd personally throw a flag at that because that was kind of mean.
As John Montroy will get this one.
Red 16. Red 16. To hike.
And Breeze is
All the
here as
time.
Rapido.
Ready.
How much
Okay,
are the
yeah.
Bears? The Bears haven't been here in like 20 years.
It's not quite that long. As a wide open deep downfield and... Oh, JQ can't get his hands on it.
Green 29. Set go.
Grimes has Montroy. Montroy's in for the touchdown.
Yeah.
To say this, Omaha has the potential to really just show off in a couple of seasons.
Mm-hmm. I really
That's...
like the logo switch because the old logo looked like a rattlesnake
Yeah,
instead of a viper. Now it looks like a viper.
it's a great catch from John Montroy.
Green 3. Green 3. Set.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Warzog. Nice.
Blue 33.
I really like
Blue
Warzog.
33. Ready.
Yeah, his name, good name. He's reliable tight end. There
Yeah,
he goes.
it's going to be a tight end battle. I can feel it.
Green 17. Green 17. Ready. To hike.
And his first name's Jebediah. Like, what more?
It's a great name.
Yeah.
Lewis Smith is going to get that sack.
Louis Smith.
I don't think so. And Dixie Kong is going to get them
Not-
to the 1.
Green 1. Green 1.
I think. Yeah, no, never mind. I was gonna say.
What were you going to say?
If they were gonna pass it,
And Espelone will tie it
they
up.
would not do good there.
So one of the things that I always love about a Vipers Aliens game is that no matter how good either of those teams are, they always manage to gum up the works for the other team. It is one of my favorite rivalries. Like, it's kind of like the Vipers are to the Aliens what the Jets are to the Patriots. They won't often play good for most games, but give them a game against the Aliens, and they will play it like it's the goddamn Super Bowl. Or in this case,
I
Super
really
Casual
like
Bowl.
it. I really like it when the Aztecs play at the launch pad and they just beat Roswell every time.
It's, you know, there are some really cool and great rivalries and storylines. As Bortlestone is going to get this one deep downfield.
Black 21. Black 21. Hike.
Look, Breeze, I get that, but I don't know.
Whoa.
As I can't pronounce his name, who I switched to wide receiver 1, will get his first reception of his
He
career.
passed. Oh, okay. Flag on the play. It's coming back. Oh.
Red 9.
2nd and 11.
Set.
Yep.
Pass. Deep ball. Nope, that's not what they need.
Green 1.
3rd and 19.
Green 1.
Let's see if Grimes can do it.
What's the joke?
Oh.
Did I miss it? As they're going to turn to Felix Steptoe to put... And it's high winds, dude. It's no
Oh,
good.
ding.
63-yarder.
Boinked it. He boinked it.
To hike.
And it's coming right back as Yarek Balakarev will get this pick. They go, that's great. We would like to try again now.
He boinked it into a ding dang. You don't really see that often.
You don't.
47. Blue 47.
And so the Roswell defense is trotting right back out.
Oh, I think he would have got really far.
Red 10. Go.
And Bortlestone. It's a 2-minute warning. So despite that pick, Roswell gets away from it unscathed. Their defense is quite a force.
Red 10. Red 10. Go.
Shiomi back to pass, and this time is a flying defender gets to him.
I don't think Xiaomi's ever become the quarterback that she's been.
I- I think she's been really good for them. I think,
She's been good, but she hasn't been like.
and Espelone. But why do you need to do it when you have Espelone who can do stuff like that?
It's true.
Green 29.
Espelon's like,
Green 29.
it's like, I think a really similar case is like Crucis and Picard, where Picard basically does everything, and they. I don't
But
kinda-
I mean, I'd actually argue that Picard is probably a worse. Picard is a good running back. I'd argue that Krustis is a worse quarterback than Shiomi. It's a deep bomb downfield. I think the other thing that really hurt Xiaomi earlier on, and Xiaomi's actually been playing really good all season. It's understated, but the one really good thing about Xiaomi is that she's had like probably the tougher schedule compared to Krustis for a good chunk of it as a back corner, and that's just overthrown.
Yeah.
They're gonna turn to Chuck
Oh.
Finn to put the lead for Roswell up, and the kick is good.
Yep. Eyelash Viper. I was trying to see if the eyelash viper was orange. So oh no,
The
it's yellow.
Witch.
The eyelash viper, the viper with the eyelashes. So
Oh,
it's yellow, not orange.
gotcha.
Kind of looks like the logo.
I don't know what the Eyelash Viper is.
It's a smaller snake. Lives in jungles, tropical climate.
Ah. And it's 3rd and 10. Grimes hasn't made a completion this drive. He's going to give it to Bortlestone. Bortlestone makes a man miss, but it gets nowhere.
Bortlestone's gonna be a good.
Oh, this entire Vipers offense is going to be great.
Yeah, I like them all because they'll have like great potential. It's like the young Twisters, where it's like, yeah, they're gonna beat us. I don't know, in the future. It's gonna suck.
Absolutely. I
Yeah,
think.
it's
Go ahead.
it's the team that you like crushed like a season ago, but the next season you're getting destroyed by them, and so it's like all the same names. It's pretty cool. It's like the Knights, the Kings.
Yeah. And Salami Lid will make a man miss and get a great catch there. The one thing I will say about the Vipers that they will need looking into the offseason is they're going to need an OL.
Oh yeah.
As Salami Lid again, but I think this is coming back on a hold.
Mm-hmm.
Great to see you here, Cal. Always fun to have you stop by. Salami Lid is 2 receptions for 36 yards. And it's a false start. And this time Xiaomi is met by Harper Salter immediately. They're going to give it to Espelone. Espelone this time is blocked by 74, and so they're going to have to turn to Chuck Finn to put it up by 6. And he does. Omaha's defense has actually been playing really well all season, too.
Oh, yeah. Omaha, I think another team underrated in performance, Toronto Rush. Like, amazing.
Breeze, that won't be in your contract. That'll be in head office chat.
Anton Grimes. Any relation to Elon Musk's wife or whatever?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's fair. Good point. He didn't specify which contract. Soy Rapido, what a debut.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Montroy,
Oh my
second
God.
touchdown, and Vipers take the lead on an absolute dime of a play.
That was amazing.
If someone can clip that, that is a highlight if I've
Oh.
ever seen one.
Grimes. Beautiful play. Dodging the sack just to throw it out to Montroy. Oh, wow.
And Montroy got the separation he needed, caught it in stride. It was an absolutely great play, and it shows you what this Vipers offense can be.
Flag.
It's coming back against the Vipers as it's an offsides. The crazy part is here's it. Despite everything, this one's going to be another offsides. It's going to make it. Oh no, yeah, it's going to be 1st and 10 now.
Oof, not good.
Except it's 1st and inches.
1st and inches.
Right, which is I need someone to clip that so I can send it to Danny. But here's kind of it. They don't need to get far to get back into the lead for Roswell, as the screen pass is going to knock them back.
That's a good play by the Vipers. Just needed to get them out of the field goal range, and that's not good for them.
Now they've got 10 yards, a little over 10 yards to go.
Mm-hmm.
As Dixie Kong is going to get them, I think, no, just shy.
Dixie Kong's showing up earlier in the game. Usually late. Sure.
Glad to see you here, Mr. Anton Grimes. You missed an
Yeah.
absolute dime of a play from you.
Yep.
As Xiaomi is going to find Kong, and this is going to hit the fourth quarter. Let's get some fours in chat.
Yep. It's Dixie Kong time. I'm pretty sure. Like Donkey Kong Country, a clock. No, because
Yeah,
that's like Dixie Kong is a fourth quarter player. You just chuck it out to Dixie Kong,
it's kind of
or
like
you
Leo
just give it to
Thompson.
Espinal.
Espelone has 91 yards on 11 carries.
And he is -7.
Dixie Kong, and there it is,
Dixie.
just like you predicted.
Yep.
And Roswell has taken the lead again.
It's a pretty good game for two teams with very different seasons.
Absolutely. I mean, look, Omaha was the last standing undefeated team. It's what you'd expect from them. Roswell, I think they had their first loss week 1 or week 2.
Black 8. Set.
Roswell had their first loss week 2. Yeah.
As JQ, who's been quiet all night, same as Will Turner, is going to get that great reception.
Oh, JQ, amazing. I didn't know Will Turner was on this team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vipers traded up to get Turner.
Will Turner, great in the Devs League.
Absolutely.
I think he killed the Titans season.
She definitely did, yeah.
Yeah. That sucked. I was like, we just need to win 2 games, and then we lost 2 games.
As JQ is going to get it close to Steptoe's range, but they need more. Here's the question. Does that Steptoe miss essentially come back to bite them?
Nice
Right now,
snake
no.
pun. There's a snake pun, right? Oh, no. That's tragic.
And it's going to be a turnover on downs as Omaha tries it on 4th. And Xiaomi's got Salami lit again.
Salami.
I don't think the miss matters in the end either.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
They just needed a score there.
All right, we got a prediction for a 27-14 final as Omaha's going to call second timeout. They want the ball back. They need to stop. It's all on this play.
I don't think they have the right defensive scheme there.
And they don't, as Xiaomi will get the first to Body McBotterson. Xiaomi back to pass. There's no one there, and that's nearly a pick.
Not a great pass, for sure. That stopped the clock too, which is no good. Oh, sack. Keeps the clock running though.
Kind of what you want here. You don't want to give Roswell enough time to really try and do it.
But you also don't want to get.
And they're going to burn clock, and Omaha is saving that last time out. They've got. This is kind of it. It's the do or die play. And they're going to give it to Espelone. Omaha's not calling a timeout. This is dangerous.
They really needed a call. Because I think if they get this, then Omaha basically loses the game.
Yeah, assuming they don't get like
23 to
2 quick play succession touchdowns.
I guess.
Yeah, Chuck Finn's good, and so now they have to score, get an onside kick, and then score again in 24 seconds.
They have activated Grimes steroids. So.
Steroids don't make him more aware of the field. It's kind of like the Barry Bonds argument. Steroids don't make your accuracy increase. They just make you hit it better.
Uh-oh.
And there's trouble as Clark Kent will seal it with a pick.
Yeah.
Great game for both teams. Espelone might be doing a dagger here, but he doesn't. And that'll end it. 23-14.
Good game from the Vipers.
Great game from Omaha. What's our next game, Ben?
Let me check. It should be Battle for Canada.
Woohoo.
Clear no wins, and the Lions host the Rush. So we're in Vancouver.
Dragons did not win, no.
Oh. What?
I have no uniform, so let's pick one randomly.
Yay! Not the purple ones. That was awful.
Well, we can't do purple. They're away, so we want. Let's do this one. I like this one.
Mm-hmm. What I think the rush. Oh, Vancouver has 30%. Nice.
And
They're
it is
in-
clear and no wins, if I'm not mistaken. So I said
Yeah.
another stadium game, which
Do
means
the bear one.
nah.
Oh, Winnipeg's in Canada, so that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Battle
It's
for
the middle
Canada.
ground. Yeah. But no one lives in Winnipeg. I don't know why they have that big of a stadium.
Not Mingo time. We could switch it
Not-
up. Do we wanna switch it
I
up?
want to see Canada.
We'll do Mingo time. Nah, I told Quest we'd switch it up.
Okay.
I'm told. Follow the schedule. All right, Breeze is right. I'll follow the schedule. Mingo's gonna finale us out. I think it'll be a good game.
Mm-hmm. Canada. Someone said when the Jets traded for Line. Wait, no, they traded away Line. They traded him to the Columbus Blue Jackets, and they said that Line went from Canadian Ohio to American Ohio. So
There you go.
Winnipeg, do not want to be there.
Blue 26.
Um,
Blue 26.
I think the Lions may be able to show up, then maybe not.
Blue 33. Blue 33.
But I like the rush. I think they're gonna win it. Oh
And
my
Exo
God.
Cordle
Exo.
in stride is going to score quick and early.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Exo really wants Canada.
I mean, it's fair. Do you know that Vancouver's only won the Battle of Canada once in the 6 times they've met up?
Wow.
Black 5.
Wow.
Black 5.
That's sad. Too bad we'll never see the Battle of Iceland.
I think it would be just a curb stop. McCurry would just destroy the Frost Giants.
Yeah, it's true, because we're in the better team. Go Narwhals.
39. Black 30. Go.
As Beeman's going to give it to Vance. Vance is going to be short, and Vancouver has a chance
Wow.
to really do some damage here. I've been saying this all season. Vancouver's much better than their record shows. As that is just dangerous for Shai Balak. But he's going to get him some salvage there.
There's no good way to tell if they're gonna return it. Sometimes depends
Yeah.
on how that ball just lands.
It's all about the bounce. I'd love to see it to be more bouncy, personally.
Martinelli needs to get forward progression, but then
As Franklin Lamar will get this one, but it's short, and so to rush, get out of... I mean, they've just got to throw it deep more, I think.
yeah,
And
they had
the receivers
the
for it.
backfield's really developed for the rush as well as their offensive core.
Red 16. Red 16.
And Beeman finds Skywalker for short.
Mm-hmm.
Red 16.
And it's 3rd and 1.
16. Ready.
Beeman back to pass. It's a screenplay, and Red Vents can't cut the corner in time, so it's going to be a punt.
Wait, I'm disappointed. I'm pretty sure I know what Red Vents is a reference to. I do not like it.
It's an Among Us reference, yeah.
Oh my God.
Because Haffy was playing Among Us, and he was red, and someone said Red Vents, as Odeon Muldoon will get this pick.
Red 31.
Old Dion.
And a short pass to Elvis Jagger Abdul-Jabbar. He's got room, and he's going to get them into the red zone and staring at a 1st and goal. Huge 36-yard play from Elvis Jagger as Beeman is sacked.
I think I get some better field position so they can actually get passes in. Oh, there's a flag though. They do a little flex.
They're going for it at 25 yards from the end zone or something like that. And a deep bomb downfield,
that's a good-
nearly. Nearly
That was a
got
good
him.
sideline pass too.
It was great. It was there. It was just the double coverage blocking him. And Vince is going to run it. Get him close, but not enough. And at the end of the first, Vancouver leads 7-0.
BVL. And the kick is good. And it goes into the random
Breeze is
snow.
calling for fours already. I love it.
Yeah. And that hits the little pylon on the ground.
It does.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
It's a hold, I believe. No, it's an
Ooh,
offsides
no.
on Sabadona Tom Hanks. So they're going to
Oh.
decline it, making the 2nd and 2. And Cordell
I
again.
think so. He is on fire
Later,
today.
Gurin. Thank you for joining us.
Bye, Gurren.
EXO has been on fire today, and when you can get to him, it really shows.
Yep. He was on the Dragons before. I just wish they utilized him more. I think
As
Adonis, that was to go all up.
Blaze Boss, who's been very
Mhm.
quiet since his opening weeks, as Martinelli will
Ooh.
get the first down.
Mhm. Ooh.
And a deep bomb downfield. It looks like trouble, but no, Martinelli has it. And Vancouver is knocking. And they're
The
going to go for the
Italian
flex,
flag.
as Kyle Idlewild is credited with that penalty.
I like that name. I like all the names on the Vancouver. I've said this every season. Every year it gets better.
They've got good player names. And
Martinelli.
Martinelli's in for the touchdown.
The Italians. They score. Wow.
And
it's good.
Ripperger's kick
Good
is good.
meat.
Vancouver has a 14-3 lead.
This is a really good, yeah.
Vancouver's the best expansion team from the last 2 expansion. Breeze, I know you've been a
What?
little out of the loop, but no, that's Hollywood.
Yeah. They made the playoffs, but what?
That is absolutely the
Oh,
Knights.
yeah. Saba opened a donut shop in Reykjavik.
The Knights went
And
from
then left.
winless to he makes his statements. All right.
He
You've
made
heard
his
it.
statements.
I love it. I love it. I love the sticking by the convictions. I think it's Hollywood, but you can definitely make a case for Vancouver.
If
Although,
Vancouver wins the championship before Hollywood, I think Breeze deserves a single TPE.
no.
No.
No one gets free TPE for stuff like that. As Crenshaw is going to fall forward and be short by inches. His 6'2" is coming in against Oxlong. He makes a man miss. He throws it and just throws it away. You also think every draft pick is a good one. Yeah, you know what? That's a very good point. I am not a good judge. And this one's going to fall harmlessly to the end zone. As Batterbone will get that one. It's going to be short. Not play action. Handoff to Fence. Fence is going to get a short gain as we are in the last minute of the second quarter. And Vent's going to get somewhere again. Did we look at the win percentage for this game? Yes, we did. It was like
40, I think. It was 30? I don't know.
it was
I remember
respectable for the
Vancouver.
yeah.
Yeah. I just remember saying, oh, wow.
As
But the
Vence's
rush was...
arm bends in ways that the human body really shouldn't. He's really glad injuries are off. Beeman against the 4-4.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
And that was nearly there. They're going to turn to Alpha Chad to put some more points on the board and make this an 8-point game. And the kick is good.
It's good.
I hear you.
Green,
They
46.
almost sacked the kick. Yeah, we still yet to see a blocked kick. I have no idea what that looks like.
Black 11.
As Nikita gets the stop, and that'll end the first half. The Rush do get the ball to start the half. If Vancouver gets a stop here, they have a chance to do some real damage.
Mm-hmm. Considering the lead they have, any time they have the balls,
Green 1.
real damage.
Green 1. Strike.
And a deep bomb downfield, and
Oh
all of a sudden,
no!
Akana is going to make this
And they're not getting
close.
him. Brings it to one.
26.
Oh
No,
no!
they're going for 2 to tie it up.
They're gonna go.
And Beeman's got it.
And
Drew
they get
Lock
it.
Jr.
Tied
It is
game.
a tie game, folks.
Wow. That's a bad turn of events for the Lions.
Really is. But they've been playing really good tonight.
Black 39.
Yep.
Ready. Set.
And it's an
Good
offside,
flag.
so they've got a free play as Lamar's going to get the first.
Blue 19. Blue 19. Set.
Ooh.
Black 5. Black 5. Strike.
And up the sideline, it's a
Oh
pick.
no!
Nikita,
Lion Nikita.
the former Lion, would you believe?
Green 3.
And Nakana's going to burn him. And all of a
Oh,
sudden, it's
no.
looking bad for Vancouver.
Yep.
Go.
Wasn't even a bad throw that Nikita picked off. It was just... Nakana really wants Canada. Yep.
Mhm.
Red 16. Red 16. Ready. Set.
And Cordell is going to try and get this back.
Red 44. Red 44.
Oxlong short pass. Martinelli somehow makes the man miss.
Blue 19. Blue 19.
He did.
Ready.
But, Booger, if you didn't see it, you had some beautiful, beautiful throws. Like, not that one. As Pryor, I love you.
Set.
We'll get that pick. Third time's the charm, as they say. And, that'll do it. Willie Beeman
16.
can't get that one as the
16.
defense just nearly picks it.
Yep.
Vince gets nowhere.
Blue 19. Blue 19.
Oh. The thing.
Play action.
They need to get a stop.
And they get it.
They have a D.
Vancouver defense holds stout. But Booger, if you didn't see it earlier, you had a beautiful dime to Exo Cordell earlier. You've had some actually amazingly great plays. Like, some real highlights.
Set. Go.
The play to Martinelli. And Franklin Lamar will get this one.
Red 10. Red 10.
Oxlong in trouble. Finds Martinelli, and he'll get a yard or two.
Blue 26. Blue 26. Hike.
And yeah, it was not only the first throw of the first quarter, it was the first throw of the game, and it was an absolute gem.
Yep.
I'll get someone to get a clip of it for you, because it's beautiful. Brought a tear to my eye. As that
Ooh,
one is
bobbled.
bobbled.
Blue 47. Blue 47.
The Lions aren't. I think this is like a problem they've had all season. They're just not doing much in the last minutes of the game.
Hike.
They've been if there are second half teams, they're a first half team. And
Green 33.
although they've shown up sometimes a second, and their defense has been playing really good. As this is gonna be a penalty though, of offsides. It's gonna make it 1st and 5.
Yep.
Red 23.
Their offense
Red 23.
to be able to produce because their defense is holding up their end. Of the bargain.
Oh, absolutely. Outside of those 2 Akana runs,
Red 23.
the third.
Ooh, and then they, yeah,
Black 8.
look at that.
Malcolm Justice.
once.
Set. Hike.
Well, nearly sacked again, but Red Vents gets it. Oh my gosh! If he
Steps the other
I
way.
think
Well, if he steps the
Yeah.
other way, he gets tackled.
Hike.
It was a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Red
And we are in the fourth quarter. Rush have the ball. They are in field goal range, but it is still a one-score game. So we'll see how this goes. If Vancouver gets the hold, I'll call for it. If they don't, keep going.
Oh,
All right.
dropped it. That's
So shall we do it? Let's see if they make this. Kick is up and is good. So we will not do force and chat.
good. Deep kick off.
Now it's on Oxlong to try and get some points on the board to get him within a field goal. Oxlong in trouble.
Ooh.
Finds Shiloh.
Shiloh. Ooh, dangerous.
Green 3. Set tonight.
Yeah, occasionally we see those
Robertson.
type of plays pop up again.
Czechia product.
Oxlong short pass to Lamar.
Oh,
Lamar
nice
runs. Great play by Lamar here. He leads in
These are
receptions,
some good.
and there's a good reason why.
So, Martinelli. Okay. Didn't lose as much as that. They were originally there.
Nearly gets him back to line of
but-
scrimmage, but these screens are dangerous.
Oxlong's making some. Oh my gosh! Yes, like just like that. Great
And
short passes. That was.
phenomenal.
Yeah. He wants this.
I don't blame him. I'd want it. And, ooh, that's nearly a pick there. Short pass to
pass.
Boss.
Red 44. Red 44. Go.
Oh,
Again,
Other
Boss.
the other way they had wide open field and a man.
Eh,
I think.
but yeah, I don't think you have time to read when you have those many players breathing down your necks. As Quarter will get this on a comeback and run out of bounds.
I think if Oxlong had a better pocket, I think he could definitely make some way better passes.
I mean, they were just rushing too many people. There weren't enough OL.
Yeah.
As Martinelli's
Martinelli.
in for the touchdown. And Vancouver's only down by 3. Assuming they make this kick. Ripberger makes this kick. Now they're down by 3.
Big kick. And it's out of the back of the end zone.
Beeman back to pass. And
Oh no!
Zeb Badabone's going to ice this game.
That is
That is brutal.
no point.
I know, guys. Let's leave the former wide receiver of the year wide open and see what happens.
Vancouver is still the best expansion.
I think that's fair. I think you can absolutely make a case for Vancouver being the best expansion.
Considering they haven't had they're one of 2 teams that hasn't had in the last 4 expansions. I have to clarify because they're Wallabies.
Yeah.
But they're like one of 2 teams that didn't have a winless season. They continue to have good youth on their team.
And they're going to be really good, and you can tell it by watching them play.
Yeah, unless they get cursed by some gnomes.
Always a
Like
risk.
the
On
Michigan
4th down, they're going for it as they should. And it's going to fall harmlessly to the ground, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Russia are going to win this. Barring something crazy. But not that, as Vence is going to take it to the 1.
That is very close. They honestly should just cover cut.
They're gonna.
Oh, and they do they? No.
Nope.
Nope.
The Vancouver defense holds. They're going to try Vence again. And this time Vince loses yards on this pass.
They're running out of clock.
Yeah, and that will do it. 31-21. Rush beat Vancouver after Vancouver takes an early lead in the first half. The Rush come back and put up 15 unanswered points in the third.
It was a good game. Both teams.
It was if you ever talk about second half adjustments, that's one of those games. All right, where are we now?
It's the Mingo's game. Right?
Is it the Mingus game?
Yeah, maybe.
Hammerhead's Knights.
It's Hammerhead's Knights. A bloodbath. Put the narwhals in the Hammerhead's place.
You know, I can't really say there'd be much. That's not true.
Wait, we have a C-rated offense. Let's go.
They have a B+ rated offense.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Oof.
Oh wow, you would not think of that 3 seasons ago. That Madagascar only had a 9% chance. Yep, San Francisco. Snow. No, wait, no. Cloudy low winds.
Just don't scare me like that.
That's the Wallabies bingo skin. We haven't had snow game on. An old fashioned snow Mageddon. Greg House of Gays?
Greg of House Gaze. Yes. I love the contrast of the blues and the reds. As Krustis is going to find Picard. And Picard again.
I think if the Knights lose here,
if the Knights lose here, then the Hammerheads still have the first overall pick. Hello, TC. How's it going?
Ooh, Krustis just gets walked over.
And the Knights are going to look to do some damage. As a wide open flag is coming in.
Oh my.
And it's coming back on a hold. Oh, Hydra. I'll guess what? What? I knew he was going to say that. And a short pass here to Cade Fletcher.
Former quarterback for the Titans.
Did I fall for it, Hydra, or was I just indulging you? The world will never know.
Ooh.
If Hollywood loses, Madagascar has their first win of the season. As Yosef down the field.
Classic Yosef.
I think he might have Hydra. I'm not 100% sure.
Is Vancouver best expansion?
No, if Hollywood loses, Vancouver's best expansion.
Okay.
As Krustis is going to be sacked again. And they're going to turn to Jack Lewis to put points on the board. Here
it comes. Points on the board. points on the board. There they are. Big kickoff. Lands on the mat.
Red 44. Red 44. Hike.
And there he is,
Oh.
Dogwood Maple. Hashtag Maple Season.
Why is it?
As he gets a 75-yarder on a beautiful catch and run. Well, thank you, Saba. I always appreciate being called extremely clutch.
Yeah.
I do let just about every locker room know
Saba.
they're up. I just ping Saba so he lets his team know.
Sit hut.
And Krustis, downfield, there was a man open, and he went for not it.
Green 17. Green 17. Sit hut.
Can Christus oh my gosh.
Black 44. Black.
Think he'll ever be prime time again?
Sit hut.
You think?
I don't know.
Oh,
There is. There's a man open.
there.
It's Ryan Yosef, and Yosef is going to score. I've been not paying attention for like 3 seasons, but how the hell is Madagascar still running Picard, Crew, and Yosef? Well, Yosef's really good. It's not
Did Yosef
Rizzo.
leave and came back?
Yosef returned. This is his homecoming season. Technically, his homecoming season is actually the Twisters. But I always consider him more of a hammerhead than a wallaby, even though he got 2 rings in New Zealand.
Green
Yep.
29. Green 29. Set.
I mean, you just got into New Zealand gets you.
Green 33. Green 33. Sit hut.
Oh, deep pass.
And Maple
Dogwood.
again. 2 touchdowns, 2 catches, over 100 yards. Maple season. It's not Rizzo. It has to be Rizzo. All right, well, Hydra, you're going to get there. All they're missing is Colby and Ladrian. They look exactly the same as 3 seasons ago, but worse. I disagree. The thing that's actually really killing the Hammerheads these days is their lack of defense.
Yosef. No, yeah. They're missing. Yeah, their defense was killer. Now it's just not.
Their defense was kind of the force. Holland will get this one.
Don't they? They have like 3 tight ends. They have Rizzo, Tom Holland, and Yosef.
Well, Yosef converted to wide receiver. He is officially a wide receiver.
Green 29. Set.
Drafted us.
Yeah.
Just have a bunch of big wide receivers then.
I've been thinking I should be a wide receiver. Might not be bad.
Card.
Blue 19. Blue 19.
I wonder, Hydra, where are you lined up on the depth chart is kind of my curious question. As they're going to turn to Jack Lewis to make it a 1-point game. And the kick is good.
Hopefully- Yeah, there it goes.
I thought Holland was tight end 1. You might be wide receiver 3, which is kind of the best spot to be. Maybe Holland's wide receiver 3, and he's tight end 1. I don't know.
Daniel didn't get his like first touchdown until like 3 weeks ago. Weeks. Games.
I mean, they just switched their depth chart, so I'm just not sure how it is currently. Is Kella's going to get 9. That's going to put it in Greg of House Gase's range as we hit the 2-minute warning.
Oh no. Why would you want to play wide receiver?
Breeze, because outside of you, where the engine just hates your player for some inexplicable reason, the actual leading target position is wide receiver 3. You, I can't explain. I have no idea why why the engine just doesn't like you. As Gase is going to find Kella. It's going to be short for the first, and it's 3rd and 6.
Hammerhead's pretty good field coverage there. Again there.
Because I played for the Bears that one time, I swear.
What?
Oof. And a 54-yarder is good, so it's a 4-point game. Here's the thing about Hollywood, and I'm going to say this. It doesn't matter what the score is.
Blue 47.
Did I miss you? Of course I missed you. As Picard is going to make 3 people miss.
Blue 7. Blue
And what a
7.
run.
Set.
Yeah, every wide receivers played for the Bears one time.
But so,
And
what was I saying? Something I actually had that was very on point with this. I mean, even if it's a 1-score game, it's something that Hollywood has done the first 2 games of this week. It's been, yeah, we're down by a single touchdown, so we'll give it to Leo Thompson in the dying seconds, and it'll work fine. Andre
Reed.
Reed, who's also been a
And
staple of their defense.
Who was it? Rose? Thomas Rose?
Thomas Rose, yeah, he's inactive though, so he's gone.
They had, I think their old defense they were so
Austin
good.
Yatto, Thomas Rose.
Yeah, they just
They had
created
great defense.
safeties and fumbles. It was dangerous.
As Maple again. And yes, Saba, I am referring to Leo the Dagger Thompson. That is officially his nickname.
Yeah.
We hit our second half. Greg Gase has thrown the ball 12 times. Only 9 of them have been receptions. They also had Ryan Saros. That's true. They had a good back 7, too. They had Saros. They
used to have Riley Matthews rookie season.
And rookie season Matthews wasn't anything to write home about. But I'm thinking like Desmond Scarlett.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Saros. What's his face?
They had
Lake Ironside.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire before he converted to OL. They also had me.
Yeah, but like think about their playoff bound team though, because you and Clyde Edwards were not on their playoff team. As the Do-si-Do will get some yardage here.
They've had good talent come through that defense too.
They absolutely have. Not disagreeing there, but I'm more thinking of just like if the argument is their team's not what they used to be. I generally don't associate either Leaf Keeblerson or Clyde Edwards-Helaire as REOs in for a touchdown.
Riley.
Yeah, or Riley as being a hammerhead despite their one season there. I consider their defensive successes to be on the Frost Giants, if that makes sense.
Success?
Riley's been to a couple Pro Bowls.
You mean just like... I don't know. I've been to 2 as a Frost Giant, despite... the voters hate me.
And a deep bomb downfield. Jacob Rizzo! Hydra!
Run!
No!
Red 23. Red 23. Set hike.
Hydra's so mad. Just needs a little bit more speed.
Cruces to Picard. Picard just runs sideways, gets disoriented, and gets 4 yards.
You'll get there, Hydra.
Body.
I believe in you.
That's true. 100 speeders.
And is good. That was
Good.
dicey. And so now
16.
down by 8, Madagascar can still win this. Or I should say the Hammerheads can still win this.
Blue 19. Blue 19. Ready. Hike.
And that's just bad.
No.
Leo the Dagger Thompson showing why he's called the Dagger. Any hope as it starts to spring eternal is stifled right then and there.
If Leo Thompson gets 2 touchdowns, all Saba donut locations get free glazed donuts.
Pretty good.
Yeah, good deal. So, where has he all played? He played in Mexico City, Reykjavik, now in Holland.
Yeah.
So the people of those cities want their donuts, Saba. Gotta score.
And it's gonna drop to the ground harmlessly.
Blue 7. Set.
Deep bomb. Not really. Tom Holland. And here comes the punt. Goal line. Boom.
Green 46. Green 46.
Dogwood honestly might be performance of the week. I don't know. We'd have to vote. We'll
Yep.
get the form up and we'll get it going.
23. Set. Go.
There's
And Ario is
Oh,
making a
Ario.
case, though.
Pass it to Leo. I need donut.
He's got 3 targets on 3 receptions for 2 touchdowns.
Oh, like everyone. Oh my god. Just being a wide receiver for the Knights means you get. You just get your yards.
Knights have built really smartly. What can I say?
Yeah, maybe if Saba turned off his I don't know. I don't know.
Green 33.
Feeding them donuts.
Green 33.
Energy donuts.
Donuts are working. As Krustis is sacked.
Set. Black 41. Black 41. Set hut.
It's the Hollywood Gases, actually.
Yeah.
Ready.
Gases built this house.
Go.
Krustis
The
back
house
to
that
pass.
I
Holland
hate
gets
that
this one.
thought. It's the house that Gase built.
Blue 33.
Absolutely, and it's a turnover on downs. And it's a...
Oh. Vancouver's still the best expansion.
I like it. I like that he's sticking to his convictions.
Yep.
Gotta get people talking. As Kella gets 9.
Red 9. Red 9. Set to hike.
Case
Finds
to
Fletcher.
Cade Fletcher. Yeah. If it's 44 yards, 4 receptions. I mean, like he's not even getting that much passes, but he still is getting good stats. Jeez. Just oh my god.
Reykjavik.
How lucky.
Where are the 2
It's doing better
expansions?
Reykjavik and Denver.
Okay. I was like, I'm blanking on
That's-
this.
That's
How
where
many
we're
games
rivals.
after this? 0, Strobel. You're up next. This is the... Oh, wait. One more after this. The Flamingos.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm thinking within the context of the Flamingos. Don't scare me like this. TLK, you're losing your mind.
Mingo time. It's not Mingo time yet. It's still you got 2 minutes left of the Greg Gay show. Come on, Greg. Pass it to Leo.
I knew what he meant. I could speak fluid Strobel. Woohoo!
No! Get the ball to Leo Thompson. Wow.
And so now, Hollywood has a chance to put some points on the board.
They already put points on the board.
They have a chance to put more points on the board.
More points? How many points do they need?
I'm not lucid, fluid, or fluent. It's pretty great.
Oh my god. How many 40-point games do we have?
We've had a lot tonight.
Oh my.
As Jacob Rizzo will get the first, but not the touchdown.
Wow. Disgusting. It's not a Jacob Rizzo pass. It's not a Jacob Rizzo touchdown. You know?
Guess no donuts in Iceland. Or in Mexico.
Well, I mean, or Mexico.
Or in Hollywood. As Rizzo
Or
again! Rizzo's making these great catches. Now he's just got to seal the deal.
It's not a real Rizzo catch if it's not a Rizzo touchdown. Just saying. You don't get any stats until you get a touchdown.
As Holland on the
Holland.
flats. They've got 30 seconds left. Clock is ticking, but they get a fresh set of downs. This is the first time that I think Hollywood's been in the red zone all night. Not Hollywood. Madagascar's been in the red zone all night.
Former Liechtensteinian Alaskan team.
That's what Bodderson's going to do. This. They're running out of time, though. Madagascar has 3 timeouts. They haven't used a single one because they're down by so much.
Wow.
And that's just going to fall harmlessly to the ground.
It sounds like they don't want to get Rizzo the ball. Honestly.
Give Rizzo the ball.
Oh no!
And that'll be a turnover on downs. That'll do it.
Get it to Leo. Oh, 3. No!
And
No
that'll do it.
donuts. No donuts.
All right, 1641. Hollywood wins.
Wowzers. They did better. Madagascar did better than stinking Reykjavik. Good thing that Curie is carrying the hopes and spirits of fans in Iceland.
Yeah, I have
Is
bad
there-
news. The Rail Raiders are going to destroy and dash those hopes and dreams.
What? What? Kings and Narwhals have an alliance to make sure you guys don't make playoffs.
All right. Are we in Fort Lauderdale?
I don't know. I just know it's snowing. Opening
Yes. I can tell you that. It's the Pink Bird Gang. Plays the Wallabies. Uh-oh. This isn't good.
Oh no.
JQ, we don't? Alright, so let me... Hold on, guys. The game is breaking for some reason. I haven't touched either of them. I'm going to just close and reopen the game. Actually, I'm going to try something first.
Just might be a Troy pressing problem.
No, it's Fort Lauderdale. I know exactly what it is. Hold on, guys. I'm going to restart the game.
Then it's an I grab balls problem. I gotta.
Because I didn't change anything for the Wallabies, so it couldn't be the Wallabies.
Yeah. Classic Pirate Captain Dom. Breaking games. God.
That looks right. It's... That looks right. What unis are we rocking? Whatever you want, Strobel. You tell me and I'll rock them.
Strobel. Say wait. That we're in Fort Lauderdale, right?
We are.
Pink on pink. Pink on pink. Go extra pink. You know what Fort Lauderdale needs? Like a Hawaiian shirt uniform, honestly.
We're going color rush. Ooh, we can do full color rush.
Yeah. Again, New Zealand, oldest uniforms in the game.
No.
Oldest continuously used uniforms.
Nope.
Uniform set.
Nope.
What? Yeah, it is.
Flamingos Aways. Haven't changed
But
season
that's
1.
not the uniform set.
Okay, something's breaking on the Flamingos. Awesome.
Strobel. What did you do?
What did I do?
It's easier to blame Pirate Captain Dom sometimes.
No.
See,
You didn't touch it. It's all on me. Hold on.
let's go. Just
Alright.
call it a Mingus win.
If everyone's wondering, no. Let me just do one thing really fast. Hold on 1 second. Let me just add something. Add text. Alright, so let's start with this.
and obviously game crashing because the Wallabies would not print riot if they could actually witness the loss.
Yeah, something's wrong with the Fort Lauderdale team entirely. Great.
Ooh.
Okay. One of these uniforms is bad.
the file get corrupted?
I don't know. I'm gonna do something really stupid. There it is. Hey, I think I found it. There we go. I fixed it.
Yeah. Ugh. Put up on the charity drive. I can call a whole game with auto tune on.
I don't know if that would be. What's the problem? I had a file that shouldn't have been there. Is essentially it. It's a me problem.
At the end of the day, I can't speak English sometimes.
I preaching to the choir.
Yeah. No, I just say words, and then those words sound like other words. And it's like word.
All right, let's do this.
Pink on blue.
Flamingos.
25. I like them odds.
What's it? Snowy?
Yeah, snowy.
No winds?
No one's. I don't think.
I encourage auto-tune booth. All right, we'll add it to the milestones.
Woo. Let's go. It's the greatest thing I've ever downloaded on my computer.
No, we're not replacing Bacon with Breeze. We're just adding it in. Bacon with Breeze is great. Are you kidding? I'm real excited for that one.
DJ Keebler.
Gosh, shoot. I didn't press it fast enough as that one's going to go out of bounds for a touchback.
Yeah. I really like the boosts back there. That's pretty cool. Weird for a baseball stadium. Also, realistically, what are the out of bounds risks for the baseball stadium?
I don't know.
It's like the old polo grounds.
That's McWaddle. It's going to get somewhere.
It's not even a warning track. You just the outfielder makes a play, he just crashes into a brick wall.
Well, that's just chalk. You can just add that in and get rid of that. That's easy.
I guess. There's concrete.
And heaves back to pass. Fine, Slayton. I don't know if the Wallabies are here. They kicked me out of their locker room, so I can't even inform them that they're up.
Good. The van's not here, I don't think, anymore. There's no witness to this game, so everyone just tell them they lost.
No, that's not how this works.
What?
We do it fairly. We do it by the books. As Heaves finds Slayton again.
I really like the uniform matching.
Yeah. And Heaves is sacked.
Heaves is injured. Ooh, that's not a good pass. Wow. Heaves, what are you doing? Oh
And
my gosh.
They're going to have to
Heaves.
settle for a meat-wad field goal.
Are they? Oh, okay, yeah, they do. Fairly by the books. Hashtag not my commission.
Red 44. Red 44.
Webb. Ooh. Gets it to the
Green 46. Green 46.
first space.
Strobel back to pass. Finds Webb again.
Blue 7. Blue 7.
I need Strobel needs to throw it up longer.
Yeah, against this pass defense is going to be tough as Webb will get them into field goal range for Pablo. It's a first down. Runman is going to lose them some yards.
Green 46. Green 46.
They're playing dangerous here, but Runman gains them the yardage back. Or close enough.
Just don't get sacked, Strobel. Come on.
Not only does he not get stracked, Jordals was going to get them a first down into the red zone. I think
Nice
it's
job,
20
Jordals.
or 25 where the red zone starts, you football aficionados.
I remember the Cardinals Stadium used to say I don't know if it still does, but it used to say red zone like right behind. It's so weird.
It's interesting.
Big.
And Strobel is sacked. 20. Thank you very much. All right, so it's not the 25. My apologies, everyone. I still don't know football. And that's just going to be thrown away.
And it goes into the stands. Under the stands.
I was going to say, it didn't go into them. As Pablo is going to kick and be good. Fort Lauderdale has tied this thing up.
He hit the people in the booth. Wow. They paid extra money. They still get assaulted by football.
Yeah, but they get a football. See, that's the genius of it.
Hey. Are they allowed to keep football? It's in XFL games. I did not keep the football.
Yeah, we actually have
that's
unlimited budget, so we can do that.
Actually, I think I could have. I threw it back like an idiot. That was top 10 worst mistakes of my life.
Blue 26.
Ryan
Heaves
Heaves,
has
a lot of
time, and it's going to fall harmlessly to the ground.
He had so much time, and he still Ryan Heaves to.
And the Flamingos can't stop pressing, but pressing can't go.
Yeah, what?
And it's going to be short.
Are the Wallabies underdogs?
No, the Wallabies are the favorites. Let's be very real.
Red 44. Red 44.
As Strobel is sacked.
Red 16. Red 16.
Did you get the new Reykjavik Field file I sent?
No.
Oh, okay, it's in the branding chat. It's for the volcano.
Oh right, we got to talk about it because it was a little too glaring and did not look good.
Okay.
I meant to talk to you about it and it totally skipped my mind. As this one is going to go to Scarlett. Scarlett's going to get some good yardage on this return and get him to the 30. As Heaves is sacked. Texan flag rocker is there to get to him.
We don't have a team in Texas. Can't get that.
We really don't. That's kind of surprising, actually, thinking about it.
Yeah. We got a team.
We also
in
don't have a
Omaha.
team in New York, but
Yeah, good.
as Burrow, but there's a flag. It's coming back on a hold? Yes.
Yeah, Ryan Heaves it, even though it wasn't even his fault. Ryan Heaves it.
And so that Joe Burrow first down, and the sack is coming to Heaves,
No.
but Heaves just throws it away.
He didn't Heaves it.
Breeze, I love the New Orleans Masquerade. I think it's great branding.
Yeah. Czechia got a team. That's good.
Yeah.
All the bots are made in Czechia.
Explain.
41. Black 41. Go.
As Strobel. Short pass. This is good. Ooh.
Ooh.
I thought that was a pick. Catawise was targeted there, but couldn't come away with it.
2 targets. Ooh.
As Runman is met. They've got 8 yards to go to try and put points on the board. To be in range. Spiderweb has it and the first down.
It's just a matter of who gets into field goal range in this game.
These are always fun games.
Sure.
And it's an Ulcis Gray pick. No
Former
pick,
Bear.
Strobel says as the pick happens. I believe that is a self-jinx.
Yep.
As
Not
Apache.
playing-
The good old Midwest Ope.
Only people who play for the Vipers can say that. Hey.
And pressing is going to run out of bounds, but he's going to be in field goal range.
Wait, is Nebraska Midwest? Is that? Are
Yes.
they just? Oh, okay.
Apache again. That pressing run was huge. But it's a penalty. I think this is coming back on a hold.
Heaves! Oh, he heaves it.
Yeah,
it's coming back now.
it's coming back on a hold.
Yeah, wow. Offensive line really heaves it up.
And
throw.
Deep throw, nearly a
Oh.
pick. It is in Meatwad's range still.
16. Red 16.
I don't know. Meatwad he's been pretty unreliable. Ooh,
No, he hasn't.
He almost.
And nearly pick again. Both these teams have been lucking out by not getting picked off, except for Strobel, and the kick is good. 59-yarder.
He doinked it in.
And so the Wallabies
Trying to
take a
manifest.
6-3 lead as we hit nearly the end of the half.
I'm trying to manifest a meet one miss.
Black 5.
It's not going to happen. 13 seconds
Gotta
is
happen.
a lot of time.
I don't think I've ever been here for a meet one miss. Actually, I think once.
Green
So you
33.
have. And it's the last play of the half. Strobel has time. Jordals has it, but not enough. Even if they had gotten it, wouldn't have been there. So let's start our second half as the Flamingos will get the ball.
Breeze has never seen a meet one miss, so meet one has to miss it.
That's not necessarily true. That's not how
Everyone
that
needs to
works.
witness a meet one miss. Does meet one ever really miss if Breeze hasn't seen them?
Yes, we have clips, we have videos. It's all on YouTube. You can see it in real time.
It's like Schrodinger's cat, but it's
And Strobel
Breeze
is
Nation.
sacked.
Green 1. Green 1.
Strobel, deep pass, come on.
Nope, he's
He
going
had-
to try and run with it, and they're going to punt.
They had two receivers in the backfield.
I know, he should have
One
bombed it
person
deep.
there. Oh my god.
It was not
And
the
it's
right call
Desmond.
from him, as Scarlett's going to get them to about the 25.
Black 21. Sets it up.
Heave short pass and nearly, I think the player knocked it out of the hands of the Flamingo before they could get it. And this time Heaves is sacked. Number 96 was there to get him.
Green 33. Ready.
And pressing can't get the first, so it's going to be a punt.
Oh my gosh. It's Wallabies game where it's 6-3 against the Flamingos. We blew a 20-point lead earlier this season.
Black 5. Black 5.
It's upsetting.
Different games.
Yeah.
You can't carry one over to the other, as Webb is going to get 8.
Blue 19.
It's always 6-3 in Fort Lauderdale.
As Strobel is sacked. Now it's 3rd and 9.
Black 39.
Flamingos need time for Catawise, and she delivers a first down.
Blue 26. Blue 26. Hike.
As Rudman is going to gain about a yard here. They've got a minute left in the third.
29. Hike.
They're
Oh.
not going to get here. It's 3rd and 8. They need to get something. As Bonnie McBodgerson, a fullback run here was not the right choice, and that's going to be a punt.
Punt.
That's the word I'm looking for. My brain,
Yep.
my mouth is working faster than my brain. It doesn't help.
Red 23. Red 23. Hike.
Yeah.
3rd and 8. Let's give it to a body. Not just a body. Let's give it to a fullback. As Miranda Wright's credited with this holding, so it's coming back.
Oh my gosh.
Black 5.
Whoa.
Except that's consistently and pressing just basically undoes all those yards.
Green 29.
Averaging over 6 yards a carry this game. As Heaves is sacked.
Oh my gosh. Heaves? Oh my.
And we're going to hit the 4th quarter. We've got a 3-point difference, so force and chat, everyone.
Come on.
Green
Punt.
3. Set to
If this drive ends in a punt, then
It will.
consistent. Oh my god. Heaves is heaving it up. Strobel's strobling it up. I mean, and Texas flag locker. He's just
I grabbed balls
yeah.
with that earlier sack was number 96. Just so.
As
16.
in this game full of sacks and punts, do you think Van has any stats?
I don't know. Webb has got 62 yards.
Wow, he's like the top receiver.
They need to get about 5 yards to try and tie this thing up. Play action.
They got
Short pass, Runman. Runman's got the
Runman gets
first. No, he doesn't.
Oh no!
So this is huge. It's all on Pablo to tie it up, which
That's gotta be
actually
one-
is probably smarter.
The
And that'll do it.
63 or
And the game is tied. So here's where it gets fun and interesting with the AI. So I need to talk about this. The whoever has the ball at the 2-minute mark, if the score is still tied, will go for it on 4th down. This could be a game changer, as Slayton's
no.
going to get some good yardage.
Blue 7.
It's snowing in
they-
Florida. That's the most believable part of this game. And Pressing, who's been nearly unstoppable all game. Gets them
They
to
need to
second and
activate
inches.
the no-fly zone. Oh,
And pressing is going to get them into field goal range, but the clock is running. This is important.
Ryan Heaves just doesn't want to Heaves it up here. And then Heaves it up.
Blue 47. Blue 47. Go.
Heaves, time.
Fine Slayton.
Slayton.
You know what's great about
And
averaging 9 yards a carry? What's the longest field goal ever? 69 yards. First down is 10 yards. Yes, as Ronick gets them into the inch mark.
first oh my catch. First catch of the game. They're YD. Oh,
Heaves can't
trying
get
to
it.
run it.
So here's kind of it. If the clock is not within the last 15 seconds, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Heaves is just getting murdered.
Razor Brown gets that sack.
Heaves drops back again. He's got receivers. No.
And they just get aliens played on that one, I think.
You got Divas Jumbo's number in Facebook too.
Of course. Jimbo's a Flamingo legend. Pressing it's a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh. Well,
So Fort
Jumbo has to get
Lauderdale
out of the end
gets to
zone,
get,
though.
and it's a safety. New Zealand is going to get it by the safety.
Breeze, I don't think it might be a overtime with that safety.
They're a couple seconds behind.
Oh. All I can say is oh.
And a short pass,
Actually,
the clock is still running. This is the most
58.
Fort Lauderdale ending ever.
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale needs to just start burning these timeouts.
Call one. What is happening? Oh.
Funnily enough, all right, so this is kind of one of those weird cases where I say the AI shouldn't have even been in that situation, and it's still, in theory, worked out as it should because the Wallabies should have gone for a field goal there rather than a safety. So it's kind of one of those weird ones where you go, yes, the AI should have done X, but they didn't, and so as a result, we lose because of Y, even though X would have given them the win in the first place. And that'll do it. 6-8. Wallabies beat the Flamingos in one of the lowest scoring, high intensity games we've seen in a while.
Yeah, because all the other games are 40+ points.
So thank you all for tuning in. It has been an absolute pleasure. I will see you all on Monday.
Bye.